Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back. Yes, the lighting looks like crap. I probably sound like crap. Basically what's going on is I'm upgrading my room right now. Well, not upgrading my room. I have a specific room for recording now, but I don't have any proper lighting here yet, and I haven't adjusted the sound quality. So hopefully this doesn't sound terrible. I know it's going to look terrible, but you guys can see, I can see it. There's shadows everywhere, and not the Heartless shadows or the Kingdom Hearts shadows, just my cheesy shadows. So hopefully you guys don't mind that, but I'm doing my best right now. I did play both versions of this Maleficent B. I just want to quickly go over what they gave us. This is kind of cool. If you guys bought both avatar boards for Beauty and the Beast, they gave you a bell book and enchanted mirror, which is really cool. I don't know why they did that really. It just says a special thank you to those who purchase or have already purchased both the new Belle and new avatar boards. Those players will also receive additional exclusive Beauty and the Beast avatar boards parts. So I don't know why they did this. It just says bonus, right? I don't know if you can still buy both. I don't think so, but either way, I'm still not going to buy both. 6,000 jewels or 5,000 jewels, sorry, for an item perk plus 3 and a raid boss perk plus 3. I don't think it attaches with anything else, so it's an extra 3, which is nice, but again, anniversary, save up, guys. So what else we got here? We got daily jewel event. Great, perfect. I love this. I hope they make this permanent. 1,400 jewels on top of what you guys saved. Just keep saving. Very good. I love that. I hope to have that until the anniversary or even after that. Then we got Kingdom Hearts Celebration. Basically 1.5 and 2.5. If I post this video on Tuesday, it's today. If not, it is going to be in a couple hours. So today is still the 27th. I have 2 more hours. Basically 2.5 and 1.5 remix is coming out for PS4, so they're celebrating that, giving us 0 AP, which is great. I'll probably mix that up somewhere, but anyways, it's a Kingdom Hearts Celebration anniversary. Then we got Maleficent B, which this video is going to be about. So Maleficent B is basically a really annoying quest if you try to clear all Mickey heads, but if you don't try to clear all Mickey heads, it's a very easy quest, especially for free-to-play players. You guys don't have to worry too much. I'm going to show you 2 setups for this, but before we do this, let me talk about you can farm Maleficent B and you're going to have multiple copies. Do not fuse them together. Do not waste that, because if you guys don't know already, spoilers, big spoilers, even though it's probably everywhere already, but Awakening. Guys, look up Awakening in Union Cross for JP. I don't know if we're going to get it, but just in case we do get it, it is very smart to keep lots of copies. And also, my traditional, keep more than 1 copy of farmable medals. So farm 2 to 3 boosted, preferably whatever you guys want. If you have a Lux farmer, attack boost 3 or 4, whatever, if you want her to hit as hard as possible, and then another one to just transfer skills for whatever you need to transfer skills for. If she actually is part of a high score challenge, I don't know if they're going to continue doing that, but just in case, just have that 3rd copy. Just have extra copies, because you never know what you're going to do. And if you watch my videos, you can see how Classic Donald played a big role in that. I used 2 Classic Donalds for so many setups, but I know Divine Rose has 2 upright speed, but we don't know, guys. Just keep multiple copies. Even if it doesn't turn out to be anything, it doesn't really hurt you guys. It really doesn't. You can farm all these evolved medals, etc., to your heart's content. And talking about that, VIP upgrade, basically very good VIP, but I would prefer spending my $20 on a new tier 5 medal, or when they add Mickey and Brooms or Fantasia Mickey B to the VIP quest. I would rather spend my $20 than spend my $20 now for a bunch of stuff that you will get eventually in the game very easily. Just keep doing quests over and over and over again. You'll level up your skills. Chippendales. I got so many Chippendales on both accounts, guys. It's ridiculous. So it's not that important. It is an upgrade. It is a little bit ahead of a boost, but that's the whole point of paying money, is to be ahead. But this is all obtainable very easily as free-to-play or just casual players. Just play once in a while every day, guys, and you'll farm up everything you need. So not that great of VIP. It is great, but not needed, guys. Anyways, back into Maleficent B. Again, multiple copies if you can. I'm going to show you how to beat Quest 15 as a free-to-play player, and hopefully that gives you guys some ideas on how to do it with your setups. Ooh, my voice went there. Did you hear that little high pitch? So, right here. Well, besides as you choose regarding. Actually, where is it? Oh, here we go. Get the boosted medal. So, in the 15th quest, which is the final quest, the target enemy, so just a target, it says the target, not just all those helicopters, so you don't have to beat all 5 in that room. just go for the target. So once you get to the target, it has a chance to drop a boosted Maleficent B medal. The boosted version of the medal gets an extra 1,000 attack. So we're gonna get 14 Maleficent Bs in total, and then we get to farm boosted ones. Obviously it's gonna be very hard, but at least it's not like classic Donald where it was like certain hours we could farm it, which is ridiculous. It's there, farm it guys. Do not forget to do Coliseum first, because that is ending in like 3 days. Do Coliseum first, and then once you're in whatever rank you guys want to be, go back to farming Maleficent B, guys. Very important. You want a total of 21 copies, so try to farm 7 boosted ones if you complete all Mickey and Heads. If you don't complete all Mickey and Heads, then don't worry about it. Just keep farming and make 2 copies of Maleficent B, but do not guilt them yet until we get Union Cross. Again, spoilers, look up Awakening, Union Cross, and JP. You'll understand why we should be saving all our guilds until then. It's a maybe, but better safe than sorry, because we really don't need these medals at the moment. So on that note, it's kind of interesting that they did give us that perk +3, the item drop perk +3 for people who bought both boards. It's a boost towards having the Maleficent B drop. I don't know if it's 100% if item drop perk is actually going to help you here, but it might. So anyways, enough blabbering. Notices, we all know that this kind of setup actually works for the high score challenge Chip and Dale. It is important to at least, right here guys, at least get a score of 400,000, or sorry, 800,000. Get a score of 800,000, and this becomes a lot easier. And do not fuse your Chips and Dales together. Please do not. Keep them separate. Many reasons. Just keep them separate. So if you guys want to see, I'm going to show you Maleficent B real quick. This is what mine looks like, and I do not care for that 3rd Mickey and head, and you guys shouldn't care either. You shouldn't be wasting anything to upgrade or Mickey and brooms or so on and so on to get the full completion. First of all, they're just giving you money. Basically, all the equip a certain Keyblade. If you're not a completionist, then who cares about that, guys? I'm not going to care a bunch of Moogles. Not that important. I don't need that money. You can farm money any other way, but as you guys can see, everything else is complete except for use 5 reverse medals. Like, unless you have a ton of good reverse medals, then I don't see how this is possible. It was very possible in my free-to-play account. I'm not my free-to-play account, my main account, because I had the Rax medals. So I just used 3 Rax medals. That's ×3 buffer, and then Zigbar, and then it was 3 Rax medals, a non-guilted World of Final Fantasy medal, Zigbar, and a friend World of Final Fantasy medal that was guilted. So that's how I did it on my main account. On this account, I'm not going to care. I'm missing out on 3 Maleficents. So that means I have a total of 11 Maleficents for completing the whole thing. As you guys can see right here, I'm going to do this real quick before we show the quest. 7 on the top, 8, 9. So I got 9. Sorry, I counted wrong. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 of them, which is enough to guild to 1 and re-roll it twice. So not a big deal. I'm going to farm the rest. I know it sounds ridiculous to keep 2 copies because that means I have to get a total of 14. So I got to find 5 more copies. So 5 more boosted copies. Again, not a biggie. If you have the time, play. There's nothing else really going on. And hopefully that stays like that for the next 6 days. Well, not hopefully, but hopefully nothing too drastic. So what I'm going to show you guys here, everything that works for these 3 parts, basically you can use for the whole thing. So like quest 10 is not that hard actually. I believe people are stuck in quest 11. So you can either use these 2 setups here, Olympia or the Divine Rose. Again, my Divine Rose level 28, and then my Olympia level 25. Not a big deal. Your main damage dealers are Zigbar B or Hercules and Phil. Hercules and Phil works very well, guys. I decided I wasn't going to do it. I don't have any other attack boost 3s. That was my last one. But I completed everything with Zigbar, and I was like, okay, I need at least 2 setups for everybody, so at least stretches out. This setup right here is probably the most free-to-play setup. I know you guys see HD Beast here, but again, if you don't have HD Beast, you got Maui. Add Maui there. Boom. Perfect. Done. Again, guys, if you don't have World Final Fantasy medals like Sephiroth, so on and so on, Xemnas B. And it counts as a reverse medal. Throw an SP attack gauge 1 on here, and you have lower all tributes by 1 tier for 1 turn. That's what Squall does, that's what World Final Fantasy Sephiroth does, and that's what the other one does, Tama. So, if you guys don't have those World Final Fantasy medals that lower the defense, Xemnas B, event medal, guys. Very possible, everything's good here. And the main one, again, Chip and Dale's, like I told you guys, Chip and Dale. Either second chance or defense boost. I'm still questioning where I'm going to put my second chance, because it's not totally needed. It makes everything easier. If you put a second chance, it's better than defense boost 2 sometimes, but not all the time. It's very situational. But I put a defense boost 2 on my Chip and Dale, and that's the setup I'm using. Again, World of Final Fantasy Sephiroth, not needed. Xemnas B. Everybody should have at least one copy, and that's all you really need. Moana, great here. This is more of an older player, so about 90 days. How old does this count? This count is about 101 days now. But I had this set up for the longest time already. That's basically what you're looking at. If you are at the time of Maui and Moana, works out great. If you're in this time and you got an HD Beast instead of Maui, works out great too. If you don't have HD Beast, look for anything else that buffs by 2 tiers at least. So I believe that's Crocodile, Lumineer, so on and so on. Again, very important here is 2 Chip and Dales on this one. It works wonders. 1 Chip and Dale here, beautiful guys, works out great. So I'm gonna quickly cut out here and work on my SP and come right back. Okay, so we're back. I don't know if you guys need quest 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll probably just show you quest 15, but here we go. I'm gonna show you the Hercules and Phil one because again, you guys should be able to relate to this more. If you can't relate to this, hopefully relate to this. If you don't have Maui, have another good strong AoE medal there. And not even strong, guys. You see this multiplier right here? If you have a gilted medal that's AoE and magic and it has more than 1.6, get it fully gilted, chips on there, and have some kind of buffer back here for magic, and you guys are golden. She does a ton of damage, very good. But anyways, this is all event medals and high score challenge medals except for the World Final Fantasy, which is basically Xemnas B with SP attack age 1. Again, let's go into this. Basically, you guys, if you have World Final Fantasy Fred medals, perfect. If you have Maleficent B, perfect. If you have Xigbar B, this is what you guys should be using if you don't have really strong friend medals, and you don't need to. I did everything. I made sure that everything works with the Organization 13 medals. Okay, we're back. Sorry for that little cut up right there. I did have some at the door. I had to get that real quick, but we are back. Basically, since we're using the Olympia, we have 2 choices here, 2 paths. We want to go power, because power versus power is more than enough damage. Power versus magic is a little more iffy, but that's fine if we run into that later on. But let's try to stick towards power and speed for this. You don't have to use HD Beast or Maui. Just activate your ×3 buffer, restore gauges if you need to restore gauges. If you're using SP gauge 1 on Sebastian, you have a lot more SP than I do, but these Chip and Dales still really help in a lot of these Keyblade setups because they are heavy now, but Chip and Dales, guys, such a good medal. So same thing here, we got 2 choices, magic or power. Obviously go for the power path. If you're using the other setup I showed you with Xigbar B, very easy. Here it is recommended to use the ×3 power buffer. If not, a friend Xigbar B will also do the trick for this. Restore SP, 4 SP off that, and then activate your Hercules and Phil. Even without his attack boost 3 going off, it's more than enough damage, guys. This setup works perfectly. It's all farmable medals. It's all medals from events, not farmable, but from events and high score challenges. It should be easy enough to get for a lot of you guys, or at least a good idea of what you guys need to do. But see how the guy here is magic? Even though the enemy's magic and we're power, we're still going to do a lot of damage. I'm going to show you guys right now exactly how much damage Hercules and Phil can actually do. So if attack boost 3 goes off, this should be able to take him out in 1 shot. There you go, 1 shot. Done. Even though it's power versus magic, because Hercules is so strong, especially if you have chips and Dales, not especially, you need 1,000 chips, 100%, and attack boost 3. It doesn't have to be 100%, but 70% or higher is recommended. But very good medal. You're basically going to do the same thing for all the quests here. Now for the most important quest, again, you are missing out on these 3 right here. So I'm missing 1, 2, and 3 Maleficent Bs. Not a big deal, guys. I think I said in the beginning there's 14 of them, but I think it was 12. But anyways, let's just continue. Let me pilot how I did quest 15 here. Quest 15 was kind of difficult, but then very easy. 2 setups, the setup I just showed you, and then this setup right here. Since I already showed you the power setup, I'm going to show you the magic and speed setup. So same thing, guys. Friend medal Xigbar B if you want. I prefer Marluxia B. Any heavy AoE medal is recommended for this, but I'm going to show you guys this path. So we are going to use magic as our main and speed, so we're going to face the magic enemies. You want to go for magic enemies, especially this group, because it has a power 1. So we're going to start off with our ×3 buffer. Again, if you don't have World Final Fantasy Sephiroth, use a Xemnas B with SP gauge 1, or just use your own World Final Fantasy medal. He is going to do a little bit more damage, but it's not that necessary. I can actually switch these medals around if you guys want, but same concept. You want to do as much damage, buff as much as you want, as much as you can, and then Chippendale restores, and then you continue that process. If Attack Boost 2 went off here, this would be more than enough, but Xigbar B, you guys already know Xigbar B is incredible. My lights are funky right now, guys. I'm really sorry about the lighting. But there you go, first group down. Second group is the power one. You guys want to go for power because Moana does buff. Again, if you don't have Moana, use Cogsworth, use anything that's a ×2 buffer for speed, or something that buffs general all of them at once for one turn. But same thing here, guys. Buff your attribute down debuffer, no matter which one you have, just use it. Restore your SP gauge. Moana is going to do good damage. It's sad that APPs are not going off because that is a big thing here. You want at least one attack price plus to go off in this stage. If not, you're stuck with this 6 SP for the last guy. But basically here, you're going to take out the entire group. I'm not going to be able to do this unless Moana actually activates. If she doesn't activate, I can't complete this right now. So we're going to use our buffer, we're going to use our debuffer, restore 4 gauges. You can use your Nova here now if you like. Nova's totally fine, it's safe before Moana. Don't forget that. Do your Nova before Moana or it counts as attack. So if Moana goes off here, we're in the clear. We're in the clear, we get SP back, and also she does so much damage. But her attack boost 2 is not necessary. Only APP, even the guilt's not necessary. It does extra damage, but Xigbar B is more than enough to take this away. The whole reason I brought Maleficent B as a friend medal, because I want you guys to use an AoE medal for this last group right here. And here's the reason. Xigbar B can take away this guy's perfect HP. Even without Moana's attack, you guys can get away with this. And then Maleficent B is there to take out the other 2 guys if you don't have that Moana and you're using Cogsworth or something. As you guys can see right now, as long as defense boost goes off twice, you're in the clear. So I'm going to do this one more time just to get that last part for you guys, and we'll cut back in. Actually, instead of cutting back in, instead of like continue with the Divine Rose, if defense boost 2 went off, very easy fights, you guys would see from there. Repeat the process, just use your ×3 buffer and then just Xigbar, and that's enough. You only need the 9 SP and you're going to restore 4 off Chippendale, so you're in the clear, guys. I'm going to pilot this same Quest 15 with this setup right here. Again, you can use exactly the same thing or use a Xigbar B, because Xigbar B, anything that does single hit, very powerful hit, that's for the last group. So we're going to go through this. Instead of going down to the magic, we're going to go to speed, obviously, because now we're using Hercules and Phil, which is a power medal. Do we have to buff here? Yes, sadly, because he does have a higher level and he's got more tribute buffs on him, so we need a little bit of extra damage. So you don't need your Chippendale guilted. I recommend not guilting it, actually. If attack boost 3 went off, you would have went through this, no problem, but it's okay. Use your friend medal because you guys can see Chippendales will take care of everything. I actually want to remove my HD Beast right now for Maui because of the APP on it, until I get an APP for my HD Beast, since I'm not guilting it. It's not recommended. Also, SP gauge 1 might be good too. I don't know why I'm going backwards. So we're going to continue that power versus power. I need some kind of SP restore on this guy, I think anyways. It's not necessary, but I would prefer something on that or SP gauge 1 to save that 2 SP, since he's not going to be guilted anytime soon. So hopefully attack boost 3 goes off here. It doesn't. We still have to rely on our friend medal, and hopefully the friend medal is more than enough here. If attack boost 3 went off on Hercules and Phil, this would be perfect. As you guys can see, it's just a little bit of HP there. But basically that's what you want to do all the way through until you hit the last guy, and it's very easy. I'm going to do that one more time since this video is going to be quite short, just because I'm making it not full clears. I'm going to add Maui in here just for the APP. It does the same thing. Your friend medal doesn't need that ×3 buff. It does help, to tell you guys the truth. If it goes all the way to the friend medal, which it does, it makes a big difference. So having that HD Beast is kind of better on this setup for this one right here, but it's not necessary for all the other quests. So we're going to do this one more time, same setup. Go for the magic, or not magic, go for the speed enemy, and then go for, there we go, attack price plus. and then go for the other one. Full gauge restore. You don't need Chip and Dale right here. So if you do have a Maui with APP on it, HD Beast, and take away one of the Chip and Dales if you need a little bit more damage. But attack boost 3, no, it's alright. Now the whole thing I'm saying here is that now that our Zigbar, as Zigbar B does not get a ×3 buff because of that. Because Maui only does the next 3 attacks where HD Beast does the full round. So it affects the final boss just a little bit. But we're going to see, because some of you guys do not have HD Beast, and I'm going to try to do this to try to reach out to as many people as possible to show you guys this is very possible like this. APP, we're in the gold, guys. We're in the gold. So there we go, full restore because of Maui and attack boost 3 at least once. There we go. As you guys can see, he's taken down to almost nothing. That is 40,000, 42,000 HP, and your friend Metal Zigbar B is going to do more than enough damage. 12,000 hits, 6 hits, over 40,000 easily. So this is the final room. In the final room, it's basically taking down those groups right there, those 2 enemies. You got to rely on your Hercules and Phil's attack boost 3 going off. APP perfect. It doesn't need APP because we have Chip and Dales, but I should take away Chip and Dale and add something. But my upright magics or upright speed are not that great. So hopefully attack boost 3. Attack boost 3? Yeah. So if attack boost 3 went off, you guys can see they have 1 HP bar left. If my Noble wasn't level 58, this would also take them out. But sadly, it doesn't. Alright. Final guy again. If attack boost 3 goes off, we're in the clear. That's all we gotta do here. Another APP would be beautiful, actually, just to have a little bit of a cleanup. It doesn't. It's not that big of a deal because we got another Chip and Dale right after this one. Attack boost 3 though. There we go. So as you guys can see right now, full clear of the room. Maui's already done, so it doesn't really matter. We can use Nova. 3 attacks already passed. We'll restore 4 SP. And we have enough for next round as well. So if you guys can see how much HP this last enemy actually has. If we're using HD Beast, there would have been more damage there, but sadly not. So if defense boost 3 went off, 2 turn this guy, no problem at all. Basically what you do is use your ×3 buffer. You don't have to use Maui because Maui's just there for the Hercules and Phil, and then Zigbar B will clean it up. So you do this, Maui for APP, this guy restores SP, use your Hercules and Phil, hopefully attack boost 3 goes off, another SP restore, and then Zigbar B would finish off that enemy no problem, guys. Just because Hercules, even without attack boost 3 or Maui, is still going to do a lot of damage. So hopefully this helped you out. That's basically what's going on right now. If you repeat this quest over and over and over again, you'll find yourselves getting a boosted Maleficent B. There's some people saying you had to complete all the Mickey heads. Some people are saying that you have to beat all the bosses. No, just you don't have to complete all the Mickey heads. Completing all the Mickey heads lets you use skip tickets, but free to play means no skip tickets. We don't have skip tickets, so you got to play this quest over and over and over again. It's a little RNG, but to soften that blow, nothing's level up. I have 1 out of 15 here. Hercules 1 out of 20. These are all fresh skills, and my skill perk on my actual account is only like skill perk plus 6. So my skill perk's not that high either. So this is why nothing's really going off. So your runs might be a lot smoother than mine, but that's the 2 free-to-play setups I have for you guys. Alright, so I hope that helped out. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you think that there's an easier way to do this, let me know. Again, I was busy all day trying to do my new setup, and it's not coming out too good at the moment because I am missing lighting. Lighting's terrible right now. Sound, I don't know. I'll find out when I'm editing this video. But this is 2 setups I kind of figured that might help a lot of people. Some people were requesting it. Some people were struggling. Some of you guys are doing this without a problem, especially the 3 Mickey heads. But here's my little guidance for you guys. Hopefully it does help out. Chip and Dales, your Maui medals, not your Maui, sorry. Any medal that you guys can guilt right now, don't guilt it. Just don't guilt it. Look up Awakening. It's a spoiler, but look it up, guys. It's going to help you in the long run if we do get it. If we get it, and you guys saved your guilts, like your Illustrated Belle and Beast, again, Chip and Dale's, Maleficent medal, I would recommend if you're farming it nicely and you're getting enough farming, then guilt it at least once if you want right now, if you're going to use it, because you can actually use Maleficent B as one of the attack medals for this. So if you're using the Moogle Glory, you can put Maleficent B in this slot. My Moogle Glory is only level 13. If yours is level 25, it's not hard. If you haven't seen it already, I made a video how to do that very easy. It's probably a lot easier now that you guys have Zigbar B. You have friend medals like Key Arts, a bunch of stuff, guys. Moogle Glory Quest should be a cakewalk now. If you want a little bit of guidance or see how to make a setup for it, there is a video on my channel for that. But save those guilds. Look up Awakening, save those guilds. Very important, guys. Hopefully this helped you out. Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the setup. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.